How's it going, guys, and welcome back to the community farm. So we are over at the dealership because we are collecting our brand new tractor. So you guys voted on it and we went ahead and bought the Massey Ferguson 8S that we looked at in the previous episode. So this is the 305 horsepower version, which is the most powerful engine that this model comes in, and it cost us $260,000. It is a beautiful, beautiful tractor. Now, I think this tractor is going to be extremely handy on the farm. In fact, it'll probably be our go-to tractor for just about everything that doesn't involve sort of front-loader lifting and that sort of thing. Now, we're going to put it straight to work today because we have got quite a bit of liming to do. We have got 4 fields that we need to lime, and we might even get into seeding today as well. We'll see how things go. The thing is with this tractor is I think it kind of makes the big John Deere completely useless, because this will do everything that big John Deere will do. It'll just be easier and more comfortable in this tractor. Because if you look at the field layouts and stuff here, there's a lot of hedging, there's a lot of trees, there's not a lot of turning around space, sort of headland space, and that big John Deere just doesn't seem to work well in this environment. It's obviously suited a lot more to a big open style American environment, which this definitely isn't. So I don't know, we'll probably end up not using it at all. So I would say we probably sell it, but that is going to be completely up to you guys. So let me know what you want to do with that big John Deere. This little John Deere here we'll probably still use a lot, because this will do all of our sort of bale handling, and like at the moment we need to head to the shops with the trailer and go buy a load of lime bags. Kind of hit a blank there for a second. So yeah, we're gonna have to go get a huge amount of lime bags, and this tractor is absolutely perfect for it because of the front loader attached on it. So I'm not gonna record me loading a million lime bags, so we'll just sort of skip past that. And I also have to get some water into the greenhouses. They are very, very close to being empty. So I'll probably do that off camera as well, because I really want to get into the fields and get a lot of the field work done, the liming and maybe some of the seeding in this episode. So I don't want to sort of bore you guys with loading bags and yeah, filling water tanks. So with that said though, I do want to unhook the trailer real quick and head over to the greenhouses, because we had another suggestion on them, which I think is a really, really good suggestion, especially for this series. Now, obviously, like in a role play, this wouldn't really be suited unless you sort of play it in that it's collected. I don't know, it doesn't matter. But we are going to spend an awful amount of time loading trailers full of, well, tomatoes and lettuce and strawberries and all sorts all the time. So instead of doing that, what we can do is we can actually set these greenhouses to sell automatically. Now, I didn't know you could actually do this, but over there it says storing. But if I do that, it'll say selling. And then there's another option, which is distributing. So I'm guessing that has got something to do with the sort of industry side of things, but I have no idea. If you know what the distributing means, please let me know. Like I said, I think it's probably got something to do with industry, but I don't know. Yeah, the water level's really, really low. So we're going to set all of these to sell automatically. Now, obviously, they have produced some stuff, and what is already outside, we'll have to go and sell manually, but we'll do that at a later date. But at least from now on, they will sell automatically, and it won't pile up outside here, which will save us a lot of time, and it'll just be a nice continuous flow of money into our bank account. So that'll be absolutely fantastic. But I am gonna hook up that trailer, and I'm gonna go to the shops, and I'm gonna see how many lime bags I can get onto this trailer. We don't have a lime dispenser on the farm, which would be really handy, and we actually do have a nice little spot to put one. So if you guys do want to get a lime dispenser on the farm, let me know. We can do that. They're not that expensive. I do think we have a fertilizer dispenser, if I'm not mistaken, close to the cow farm. I think there's one there, so that'll be handy. Although the rate that you apply fertilizer isn't close to what lime is. So lime is a little bit of a pain, but we'll have to do it with the bags for the moment. Anyway, I am gonna go over there and grab a whole bunch of bags. I'll bring it back to the farm, and then I'll get some water into the greenhouses as well. So yeah, we'll jump forward a bit, so I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright, well, I have got a whole bunch of lime bags. I think I've got 24 in total. And I also got all of the greenhouses filled up with water, so they take quite a bit. I'll tell you what, I think they take about 20,000 liters each, so yeah, that does take a while. Anyway, let's see. There we are, that'll do. We'll get that spread out. So we're gonna take the big one, and the big one is for the lime. Smaller one is for the fertilizer. Alright. Oh, that's a good fit. That's a really good fit. I think I'm gonna like this tractor a lot. I kind of already do, but yeah, no, it's a cool tractor. Really, really good. I think it's probably the best fit for this farm and sort of the size of the operation that we have here. Alright. Let's get this opened up. And we're gonna get this filled up, and I have to do this manually, because you guys decided that that's the way it's gonna be, which is absolutely fine. I actually quite like doing this sort of stuff manually. I'm not allowed to just park next to it, although we're not going to be able to lift it high enough to get it over there. So, yeah. Okay, we're not going to be able to do that because, yeah, we can't lift high enough and we don't have anything that'll lift it high enough. So, whatever I can sort of load manually, I will. But stuff like this, unfortunately, I just can't unless we buy a telehandler that can lift much, much higher. So, I don't know. If you guys want me to load all of this manually in the future, stuff like fertilizer and lime and that sort of a thing, then we'll have to get a telehandler that can obviously reach quite a lot higher than what the John Deere can. So let me know. I'll be fine with it if we do, but just for now we don't really have another option. There is a telehandler at the dealership, but that's not ours, so we're not allowed to use that for our farming operation. It's only allowed to be used at the dealership. So yeah, we've got plenty of bags over here. I don't know how long they'll last. Why is that trailer moving? That trailer is actually slightly annoying, to be honest, because I've had some issues with it when I'm loading bales as well, where it just moves around, and basically what it'll do, it'll move enough until the wheels sort of collapse in underneath itself, which is really, really frustrating, because then everything on the trailer will just tip off onto the ground. And yeah, that just keeps on pushing. And even if you get something else hooked up onto it, it doesn't prevent it from happening. I didn't realize how close I was to that tree. So yeah, see all of the bags starting to slide off there? Not ideal. So even if I hook this up, it'll still move. So I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. Anyway, we'll just have to deal with it. You can still see it there, still moving, even though it's attached. I don't know what the deal is with it. So if you know what that's about or how to fix it, please do let me know, because it is frustrating. I've had quite a few incidents where it would sort of drop the bales off, especially round bales. It doesn't like on there, so I don't know. Anyway, we are gonna get liming, So we're going to jump into a real quick time lapse. I'll obviously get this all filled up. And then we're going to get these 2 fields done. And then we'll head up and do the other 2 grass fields. And then maybe we can get into a bit of seeding. So the plan is to have wheat and barley on these 2 fields. And then cash crop on those 2 fields, which will be soybean and canola. And then the fields up top, I think one of them might actually be barley as well. I'll have to go back and check. And the other one will be grass, unless they're both grass. I can't remember. I'll have to go back and check. And now we're kind of stuck a little bit here. There we are. We're good. Alright, so yeah, that is the plan. I don't know how much seeding we'll get done today, but we'll hopefully at least get some of it done. But for now, we are going to jump into the liming. So sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Smile, feel of 1,000 kisses. Oh, please stay a while. I'll reach up to hold your sunlit face. Feels like a handful of silk now. I'm in your warm embrace. Oh, I hope this feeling lasts till the oceans turn to glass and the world around us turns and fades to black. Together we'll hold back the sun in this moment, forever young. Against the stream of time we'll run, baby. We'll hold back the sun. This feeling moves me every single day. I'm captured by your charm, enchanted by your ways. In the magic of your eyes, I've become lost in their spell. So come closer, my dear, because all is well. Oh, I hope this feeling lasts till the oceans turn to glass and the world around us turns and fades to black. Together we'll hold back the sun in this moment, forever young. Against the stream of time we'll run.
Alright, so we have all of the liming done, and I am just filling up the seeder here. So I got these reusable containers with seed, but I don't know, they seem to be quite sticky, so I don't know if we're actually going to keep them. We might just get rid of them. That one actually did okay. This one here wasn't that great. And I also filled up the fertilizer silo. So I put 10,000 liters into there, which cost us $17,000, but that'll probably last us a very, very long time. And I probably overbought a little bit on the seed here as well, because I ended up buying 6 of these containers, and I think I might only need about 2 or 3. Get that lined up. Beautiful. Alright. So we'll probably just take this up here and sort of out the way. And then we'll head out into the field and start seeding. So I think we're only going to do the 2 smaller fields today. So we're going to do one of them with wheat and the other one with barley. And we don't need to fertilize the fields now because the seeder does apply fertilizer as well. I have that all filled up. And yeah, after first growth stage we'll come in and re-fertilize again, and that should be that. So I don't know where we're actually going to keep all of this. We might actually keep it in one of those sheds there, but for now we'll just leave it there and I'll get it sorted out later on. I don't really want to keep it down where I put the empty ones, even though one of them isn't actually completely empty. So I'll get that moved up, but yeah, I don't know if we'll use it again. I just thought I'd give it a go and see what they are like, but I think I prefer just the normal big bags for the seeds. Alright. And for that matter, actually, for everything else, I just kind of like the big bags. They're easy to handle, and they tend to not really be sticky like the pallets get every once in a while. But yeah, here we go. So I think this is a no-till seeder. I never actually checked, so this is gonna be interesting, because we might have to come back and cultivate this if this is not a no-till seeder. I think it is. I didn't actually, like I said, I didn't actually check, so I guess we'll find out. Turn that on. We are on wheat, so that's fine. Drop that down, and yes, okay, beautiful. It is a no-till, so that's fantastic. We don't have to come in and cultivate all of this, which would have been really, really annoying, because then we probably would have lifted a whole bunch of rocks out, so we had to come and do rock picking, and yeah, that just wouldn't be fun. So I am gonna get a headland done on this side, and then I'll go up and do the same on the other side, and then I'll get the GPS on, and we'll get this field knocked out, and then I'll do the same for the other field. And yeah, we'll just do barley over there. So we are going to jump back into a quick time lapse. I do apologize that we have a lot of time lapses today, but I do want to try and get a lot of this field work done as soon as possible. It feels like we've sort of been stuck on field prepping for a long time, and I would just like to get some of it done as quickly as possible at this point. So we're gonna jump back into that time lapse, so sit back, relax, and enjoy.
I see you talking over there, they're trying not to stare, but you like what you see. Moonwalking on the air, yeah, it ain't even fair, so on top of the beat. Better listen up, we about to make it happen. So hot, we burn it up. We just can't get enough. Get down now, have some fun, 'cause we about to make it, we about to make it happen. Ain't nothing else to do, keep that attitude, red carpet and gold. Hey, hey, boombox bumping old school, playing by your own rules, ready to roll. Better listen up, we about to make it happen. So hot, we burn it up. We just can't get enough. Get down now, have some fun, 'cause we about to make it.
All right, well, that is seeding done, and I've got the seeder put away with the tractor, and we'll just leave it there because we'll be using that again really, really soon. So I got the last little bit finished up there, and the fields are looking really, really good. So the next fields that we'll do will be the two down there, and we'll do canola and soybean on those two. And then this field over here is going to be grass, but then the other field, the big field, that's up there where the other cow shed used to be, that I don't know what we're going to put in there just yet. I think at one point the vote was barley, but I'll have to go back and check. Unless you guys want something else in there, then obviously suggest it on this video. But yeah, I don't know if this is going to be enough grass for cows and all. Although we have no cows, and I don't know if we are getting anytime soon. Or ever for that matter. But if we do, I don't know if this will be enough grass for the amount of cows that shed can hold. I suppose it depends how many cows we decide to put in there. Again, if at all. But we'll have to wait and see. We can always do the other field grass as well if you want. But yeah, let me know. But anyway, I think we are going to leave it there for today. This episode took forever to make. And it is starting to sort of go dark in-game as well, because even though seasons is turned off, the lighting condition still matches the month when we're sort of midwinter at the moment. I just noticed that these trees are sort of dead and the other ones are just fine. Probably evergreens? I don't know. But yeah, we're basically midwinter, so it goes dark fairly early. But we are going to leave it there for today, guys. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you all next time.